Paul Hogan was born on October 8, 1939, in the small outback town of Lightning Ridge, New South Wales, Australia, famous for its opal mining and rugged frontier spirit. Growing up in the late 1930s and 1940s, he experienced the lingering effects of the Great Depression and the upheavals of World War II. Little is documented about his parents, but his upbringing in a working-class environment instilled resilience and a grounded worldview. These early years shaped the earthy humor and down-to-earth personality that would later become his signature, allowing him to connect with audiences in a raw, authentic way. Life as a Sydney rigger before fame, Hogan worked as a rigger on the Sydney Harbour Bridge, one of the city's most physically demanding jobs. High above the harbor, he learned courage, patience, and endurance, often facing dangerous conditions while repairing the giant steel structure. This experience gave him a unique perspective on life, teaching him to confront risk with humor and composure. It also exposed him to diverse people and situations that would later inform his comedic style. While this job was far removed from the entertainment industry, it grounded him and fostered an appreciation for hard work, resilience, and the small, humorous moments of everyday life. First steps into comedy. Hogan's first taste of fame came in 1971 when he appeared on the Australian talent show New Faces. Not a professional comedian at the time, his natural wit and self-deprecating humor captivated audiences. His style was distinctly Australian, raw, and unpolished, setting him apart from other performers. Judges and viewers were charmed by his ability to transform ordinary observations into laughter. This moment marked the beginning of a career in entertainment, giving him the confidence to pursue comedy more seriously. Hogan realized that humor could be more than a pastime. It could become a path to both recognition and creative fulfillment. The Paul Hogan Show. Following his success on New Faces, Hogan created The Paul Hogan Show, which he wrote, produced, and starred in. The series became a hit throughout the 1970s and early 1980s, featuring quirky sketches, absurd situations, and satirical commentary on Australian life. Its irreverent humor resonated with audiences, showcasing Hogan's ability to laugh at himself and poke fun at stereotypes. The show gained international attention, particularly in South Africa, establishing Hogan as a recognizable face beyond Australia. In 1973, he won the TV Week Logie Award for Best New Talent, affirming his growing popularity and signaling that his comedic career was moving toward a national and eventually international platform. Early acting roles. Hogan's film career began in 1980 with a small role in Fatty Finn, providing a first glimpse of his acting potential. In 1985, he played Lance Corporal Pat Clary in the miniseries Anzacs, a historical drama about Australian soldiers during World War I. This role allowed him to explore dramatic acting beyond his comedic roots. It also demonstrated that Hogan could balance humor with more serious storytelling, proving his versatility. By this time, he had already built a loyal following on television, but the world was about to see him in a far larger arena, one that would turn him into a global icon almost overnight. The breakthrough Crocodile Dundee. In 1986, Hogan achieved international superstardom with Crocodile Dundee, which he co-wrote and starred in. He portrayed Michael J. Dundee, a charismatic bushman navigating the Australian outback and bustling New York City. The film's cultural clash humor and Hogan's natural charm captured audiences worldwide. Made on a modest budget, it grossed hundreds of millions, becoming a box office sensation. Beyond financial success, the movie cemented Australia's presence in global cinema. Hogan won a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Comedy or Musical, and his screenplay received both Academy Award and BAFTA nominations, an extraordinary achievement for his first major international role. Global recognition and personal life. While Hogan's professional life soared, his personal life was more complicated. Married to Linda Kozlowski for over 20 years, the couple shared both a family and a professional partnership, raising their son Chance. Despite fame and fortune, Hogan has revealed the emotional toll of divorce, describing it as surgery without anesthesia. He spoke candidly about the emptiness created when someone who had been a constant presence suddenly leaves, emphasizing the depth of human vulnerability, even for celebrities. His reflections highlight that the pain of separation is not erased by wealth or fame. Rather, it is intensified when a shared life has intertwined with both personal and professional worlds. The emotional impact of divorce. Hogan has described the divorce as profoundly affecting his optimism in daily life. Everyday reminders of Linda, her chair, her coffee cup, memories, made the absence almost tangible. For a man often portrayed as larger than life, this candidness revealed a raw human side. The divorce forced him to confront not only loss, but the challenge of disentangling a shared life from a professional identity. Every movie, photo, and memory contain traces of their partnership. Hogan's words convey the psychological weight of divorce, demonstrating that ending a marriage is often the beginning rather than the end of emotional struggle. Navigating life after separation, the complexity of separating from a spouse with whom one shared decades of life and work added layers to Hogan's experience. Unlike ordinary couples, his marriage was woven into the public sphere, making the process of moving on highly visible and emotionally charged. Despite these challenges, he has maintained respect for Linda, recognizing her role as a mother and partner. Hogan acknowledges the ongoing pain, noting that absence and loneliness linger long after legal proceedings conclude. His reflections underscore that personal loss is universal, and fame does not shield anyone from heartache or the need to rebuild a sense of normalcy. Finding perspective and resilience. Over time, Hogan has sought to find perspective in the heartbreak. He admits that scars remain but emphasizes the importance of moving forward. Life, he notes, continues despite emotional pain, and hope lies in embracing new chapters with patience and kindness. His journey illustrates resilience in the face of adversity, highlighting that personal growth often emerges from profound loss. Hogan's ability to reconcile public life with private suffering offers a glimpse into the human side of celebrity, a man who experiences vulnerability, regrets, and eventual acceptance just like anyone else. Legacy of humor and humanity. Beyond fame and divorce, Hogan's life is a testament to humor, perseverance, and authenticity. From a small outback town to global stardom, he has consistently leveraged wit and charm to navigate challenges. His comedy arose from lived experience, turning hardships into laughter while connecting with audiences worldwide. Even in the face of personal loss, Hogan's reflections reveal compassion, introspection, and emotional intelligence. These qualities, combined with his career achievements, ensure that his legacy transcends entertainment, offering inspiration in both professional excellence and the endurance of the human spirit. Conclusion. Paul Hogan's life story intertwines triumph and heartbreak, illustrating the realities behind celebrity. From humble beginnings in Lightning Ridge to becoming the face of Australian cinema, he achieved remarkable professional success. Yet the dissolution of his marriage to Linda Kozlowski revealed the profound personal challenges behind the public image. Hogan's candid reflections on divorce, loss, and resilience humanize him, showing that even the most celebrated figures confront vulnerability. Through humor, honesty, and perseverance, he continues to navigate life's complexities, reminding the world that strength and growth often emerge from the very experiences that test us most deeply.